What's up, OG, triple OG?
This your
OG,
man, y'all already
triple.
know what it is. We got some Corey on deck with the 5150 show. So, without further ado, let's get to the video.
I heard about sugar.
Back on the 5150 show shit type shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I just got to ask this question before we go into Darlene's stuff. In light of everything that's going on with the sisters being put out in the cold as far as it go with the workforce, and I hope I said that in a way that's not scandalous, just honest. The sisters, all those jobs they used to give the sisters in the government, they have a regime now that ain't having it. So a lot of the sisters are out in the cold. There was this girl, she was describing it in a way where I like the word she used. She was like, us lioness, we won't be out in the cold. We have family structure. We know how to take care of a home, to take care of a man. Those are the lioness in her way of putting it. Mm-hmm. I thought it was a great way to put it. Mm-hmm. But the hyena bitches.
You raggedy bitch.
That's what I want to talk about. What are we to do with the hyena heifers that want to come back to the village now? Because they was like, we don't need you men. We can take care of ourselves. We better off without you. Now that we are certain that they're about to try to come, hey, guys, let me back in. We would be a fool to let these women of sorcery back in.
We're not going to fall for a banana in the tailpipe.
Right.
What are we to do with them in an ideal situation? This is a question I asked. I mean, Darlene, I don't know if you want to answer something like that, but I'm saying, like, I'll give you time to think about it, Craig, because we need a place for these women. It is my opinion, all of you hyena heifers really need to stop acting like your wife material.
Open your mouth.
Stop acting like you girlfriend material, and really, I'm talking about the women over 40. I'll give you all the way up to 40. All you women 30-something and under, okay, maybe we'll let you back in the village, but we still got to have you under strict supervision. But all of you hyena heifers over 40, you can only destroy the village. Your presence in the village is going to bring down everything.
He ain't lying.
Because you are going to use sorcery as you proceed. Everything is a trick. Everything is they call them gypsies.
Yeah.
These women that you know, if they're around, the structure will fall. I think you ladies need to accept your true worth in anybody's presence, and that's to sell vagina. President Trump needs to legalize prostitution for women over 40 who only know sorcery as a way of living.
Somebody in there said, let them learn.
That's a great example, though, a hyena, because
That is.
We can use them for their body, but not for nothing else. Like, after we're done, we should have crosses like, off with your head if you follow me after this, for you're a whore.
Do I smell a whore?
I'm saying, like, they can't be used for anything. You can get them, you could show them a video of their life and they will still say everybody else messed up.
You're goddamn right.
Right.
They've destroyed their families. They've destroyed everything. These hyena women who counted on a system that you saw this system destroy your father, this system destroyed your son, your uncles, everybody. You held that system up in the air. You held your education up in the air. Now you're aged out and you want to hang in the village. You're only going to bring everybody down. You need to learn prostitution as a profession
Makes it-
because the only happiness that can come from you is your body being used as fun. That's my opinion. I'm just saying. I could be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Like them fake motherfuckers say, y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. That's a fake ass motherfucker. That's somebody's way of saying, I don't want to be responsible for what I have to say. Yeah. But I'm saying, like, hyenas, you know what I'm talking about, Craig. You at an age where hyenas are starting to be your main course.
Yeah.
Because how old are you again, Craig?
And they
I'm
vicious
43,
animals, though. That
man.
You
was a good pick,
43?
Cole.
Say that again.
So that's a good pick because those are some vicious animals because they would attack, like somebody said.
Well, the thing that's
Lioness.
interesting about hyenas and the references, hyenas.
I mean, this
are-
sister, like I said, I'm gonna get this sister on the show who talks about the hyenas versus the lionesses. Like the lionesses are so appreciated. They keep the family together.
Yeah.
They keep continuity together.
Well, hyenas are multi-sex animals. So
Are they?
female hyenas have a penis as well as a pussy.
Oh, my Lord.
And
I don't believe that fact, Craig.
Look it up. And the interesting thing about that is even when they give birth, they nurse the babies through the penis. So they are a confused.
So hyena babies are acquainted with dick immediately.
Yeah, well, the female, they call them clitorises, but they're just as big as the dicks on the males, and they get hard, and they nurse the babies with that. Also, female hyenas are bisexual, so they'll stick that clitoris in a female hyena. The bitches fuck each other. In the world,
This is all new to me, Craig, and
Yeah.
I believe you if you say it. But I'm saying we have a lot of these hyenas in the community, and we got to stop letting them come to dinner. Like they always gonna be able to find a goofy man,
Right.
and that's what they deserve. A man who has no backbone, who's gonna allow them to basically rule and run over them.
Then you're gonna clean the garage. Then you're gonna go upstairs and clean the attic. You don't even have an attic. Well, then you build a damn attic, then, Norbert.
And influence the rest of the world with their wretched family.
Right.
We can't stop all of them, but what we need to do, not only the female hyenas, the male hyenas as well. Though a male hyena, in my opinion, that's a man who will impose a wretched woman on his family.
Yeah.
But I did find
You know what's crazy about the sorcery you talk about? To translate it or correlate it with hyenas.
What do you think I mean when I say sorcery?
Well, I mean, I understand what you mean, but I just want to correlate it back to the hyena reference because this like ties in your point. Female hyenas have high levels of testosterone.
I was just going to say that, Craig. There was something right here that I read about the babies.
Right, they have just as high levels as the male hyenas, so that's why they're always getting into shit.
How they sound when they... That's how these bitches sound when they be talking to me. I go to the mall.
It says that
Help me with that.
their behavior is driven by the female's dominance, their ability to control mating. It says that they even, after getting pregnant, it's known that they go around from other males to males, and it's known that they have cubs. They actually give birth to cubs that have different fathers.
Right, yeah.
So when they have can you imagine that? When they have a litter, they actually have different fathers from us.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, hyena bitches ain't no joke.
Oh, God. Anyway.
They call them pseudo penises.
Well, all I'm saying is that picture right there on the screen describes a lot of the sisters I know who have so much negative to say about everybody but them. Everybody but them has done wrong. And I'm saying, we can't let these people linger among us, the female hyenas and the men that empower the female hyena. You are just as bad. We need to rid ourselves of these people. I don't want to call out names, but I know so many men who impose a hyena on his family, his mother, his brothers, and everything. It has to stop. We have to build the family, the village back up.
You damn right.
And we have to identify those who lie and use sorcery all the time, point them out and tell them you're not welcome here.
Bye, Felicia.
And if you welcome a sorcerer, bitch, you deserve to burn too, motherfucker.
Ask for it, yeah.
Well, I'm saying, how many men we know will bring this woman around that we know is about nothing
Yeah.
and want you to give her respect?
That's a lot of brothers, man.
This ain't people. These are our family members. We have to tell our family members, a woman who is not respectable, who acts in disrespect, should not be brought around us like it used to be. You would be with your whore elsewhere.
Do I smell a whore?
Now you're trying to build a home with a whore.
It's like
And want us to be at the wedding.
It's like every family has those situations, right?
That's what I'm saying. Because it goes unchecked. And we have to check it. We have to check it. I wanna bring this sister on the show. I'm gonna get her name. And the sister actually makes me laugh because she carries on. But she's good at calling out these hyena hoes. She calls out these hyena hoes. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And there's a difference. If we put all the women in one group, we're making a mistake. There are women out here that you can build with. And those are the ones who need to be prioritized right now. But all of these women out here who you know, there's no way continuity can exist with them because almost everything is sneaky and lying and entrapment. We can't save the village. It's my opinion. I didn't want to say this because I root for the brother. My brother Zion Williams,
Man.
is in trouble because of his infatuation with hyenas.
Loser bitches.
They are trying to run circles around young bro. When I see him talk, I see him in a good mood most of the time. Have you seen him talk?
Yeah, he an innocent young cat. He don't know no better.
He's got a fetish for hyenas. If he lived in a village of men that didn't allow hyenas, we would teach our brother Zion, you cannot uphold the heifers. The heifers you sneak with in dungeons where they belong.
And don't give them no kids.
We need to go see the hyena holes in dungeons and visit them there. You don't bring them to the business meeting. Right, Doug Christie?
That's cool.
You don't hold up hyenas. You get the lionesses and you do everything in your power to take care of them. If you're a lioness, in my eyes, I can't do nothing but take care of you because you are part of the village, my village, the village. You my responsibility. If I tell you you my responsibility, because I will tell you if you my responsibility.
You are mine now. You belong to me.
I expect a lot out of you, and you can expect a lot out of me because I'm going to do a lot. But the hyenas, let's stop smiling with them. Like, you see this picture right here?
That's just one.
You should never take a proud picture with a woman who has fake hair, fake lashes, probably fake breasts. Probably. I don't know that for sure. Probably fake ass. Because if that's the one girl who I think it is, when she turns around, you can see the lopsided ass. One of them got a lopsided ass. I don't know if it's that girl. I think it's that girl. I don't know.
Well, yeah, because he has another one. He has a child by another girl when he had that shower. So.
This brother is finna be in court
Oof.
over his money. If he's able to get money. because he can't stay healthy, which makes him not a great player to me. Talently, something different. He like a Barkley with better handles. Can you imagine that? A Charles Barkley with 2 guard skills? He could be magnificent. Look that word up. Magnificent. Look that word up. I know you heard it, but look at the definition of magnificent.
So
I'm saying he could be magnificent.
So you think he's probably not focused?
How you focus if it's a hoe on the phone with you every day talking about where mine?
Byron! Listen, hey, shut up! Be quiet!
He like regular looking chicks, man.
That ain't no regular looking chick to me, Craig. That bitch is made up in every way possible. I don't all that makeup shit. You can wear that shit sometime, but goddamn, bitch, who are you? Remind me when you get out the shower who you are. That's my whole thing. Get out the tub and just let me look at you. Walk in there and say, hey, baby, enjoy your day. With nothing on. And when I say nothing on, I mean, look at that.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
That's another.
Is that her?
That's another one. That's the one that's lying on it.
That's the one.
Oh,
that's,
my God. Look at that.
So ridiculous.
That's crazy. He hit that. That is
Oh,
disgusting.
my God. But see,
She lying on him right now, too. You seen that video of her saying he beat on her?
I'm a man. I know what men go through who healthy. If you think about that, Craig.
That is trash.
Man, get that monkey off the screen.
Oh,
You know,
please, yeah.
look at that.
Somebody said he'll be broke pretty soon.
Yeah.
Now, we talked about these type of women before in a lot of videos, but again, the topic, the subject, it needs to be talked about because how do we accept these women back in the village? And my answer is they got to be retaught. They got to be reborn. I agree with Corey on a lot of things that he said as far as bringing these women around your family. Like, I got situations like this, like relationships, marriages or whatever, that's in my family, you know, but that woman, she don't come around the family. And I think it's because we have people in our family that will call out her bullshit. And it's good for them to not come around the family because a lot of times these women, they cause a lot of destruction, I would say. Just like Corey said, you know, these women, they destroy the family. They destroy the men. They destroy themselves. You know, and these are the type of women that you got to get some type of control over them. I go by the Bible, and the man is the head. So that woman is to be led and guided by this man. You know, not just any man. I'm going to say that all the time. Not just any man, but a man who, you know, got morals, who stand on something, you know, who got a backbone. A lot of these women, they want men who don't have no backbone. But then they want to sleep around with men who do got backbones, but they want to have this, we call it today simps, but in actuality, they really don't want them. They just want to control somebody or whatnot. I don't know about Zion's father, if his father's in his life, was in his life, but we need more fathers in, you know, especially the males. We need the father in our males' life so they can lead and guide, you know, someone like Zion Williams to know how to pick a wife. Not just something that he can hit or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? We should be marrying these women that we're dealing with. And we can't put all the women in, you know, one group because it's a lot of decent women out here. I feel like I have one, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, me and my wife, we've been together for 21 years now. So, you know, as long as we know our position and we play our position right, then, you know, we gonna be together even longer. But you got these women trying to sue him. These is women that laid down with him and I guess had a baby with him and all that stuff. You know, you got accusations of him putting his hands on these women or whatnot. And I think it's all them just trying to get this man money. And it's like, it's a lot of those type of women that's out here. They just want the money at the end of the day. They'll lay up and have a baby with you, all that stuff, and then run off with your bag. But just like Corey said, you know what I'm saying? We got to check this shit. We got to check these women, you know, who have this personality, who have this attitude of being a hyena. And we got to protect the lioness. We got to protect the righteous woman. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this whole thing with Zion Williams and these ladies coming for him after his money and all that stuff. And these hyena women who don't want to get right and be righteous women. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it in the comments.
What's up, OG?
This your man. Y'all already know what it is. To the next video is Ghetto Talk. Up out of here. Peace.
Hey!